Series finale? What's that?
I'm here to lay my cards on the table, to trim the branches of deception from the tree of life, to shave away the unkempt sideburns from the face of truth.
Just get on with it!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 TV shows that will last forever. For this list, we'll be looking at various long-running television shows that seemingly have no end in sight. Whether you love them or have had enough of them, these long-running shows show no signs of slowing down. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, Saturday Night Live.
Good evening. I'm God, and here's the news.
By its very nature as a sketch comedy program, Saturday Night Live has seen its ups and downs. The show began in 1975, and the cast included comedy legends like Dan Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, John Belushi, and Chevy Chase, with Bill Murray later joining on January 15, 1977.
What do you think about tomorrow?
Well, my nose tells me it's going to snow tomorrow. See the veins sticking out? I guess you'll get about 3 to 6 inches. I know, because I'm going to be out there making it with my snow guns. I need a drink.
In terms of television ratings, SNL peaked during the 1979-80 season with an average rating of 13.5. Along the way, the show has kickstarted careers, tanked careers, generated controversy, and launched many a classic bit.
Don't yell it at the clan, Colin. Yell it into the cake.
Somehow, someway, the show is still going strong, and it has given way to new comedy legends like Tina Fey, Kate McKinnon, Bill Hader, and Andy Samberg, just to name a few. Number 9, General Hospital. If you're looking for your next binge watch, may we suggest various soap operas with over 10,000 episodes each.
How about crossing one bridge at a time? I'll send up another supper tray. See you in the morning.
Both Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless have reached that milestone. And then there's General Hospital. Created by a husband-wife team, General Hospital debuted on April 1st, 1963, and aired its 14,000th episode on February 23rd, 2018. In that time, the series has won 13 Daytime Emmys for Outstanding Drama Series, and generated a series-high 30 million viewers in 1981 for the wedding of super couple Luke and Laura.
By the power vested in me by the authority of the state of New York, I pronounce that they are husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
It's currently listed in the Guinness World Records as the longest-running American soap opera, and even made the transition to 4K in 2018.
I'm just not swallowing that story. Can you just tell me what's going on?
Number 8, the Law & Order franchise. Even if you've never seen an episode of Law & Order, you surely know that iconic music cue. Such is the ubiquity of this classic franchise. Wanting to depict the criminal justice system in a positive light, Dick Wolf created Law & Order, which aired its first episode on September 13th, 1990. It was an enormous ratings hit, earning well over 10 million viewers per episode throughout the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, well, I would definitely freak.
The original series came to an end in 2010, but gave way to numerous spin-offs along the way, including Special Victims Unit. SVU, as it's commonly called, began in September 1999 and has officially surpassed its predecessor in both seasons and episodes. In September 2019, it became the longest-running live-action scripted series currently airing during the primetime hours.
You are a class act, Olivia Benson. Long may you run.
Number 7, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
SpongeBob earns fans for life, as the surreal style of comedy that the show employs catches interest from older demographics who may have started watching while young. Debuting on May 1st, 1999, SpongeBob SquarePants quickly became Nickelodeon's primary cash cow, generating over $13 billion in revenue.
Let's investigate this crime and catch the lowlife who's responsible.
Give it a rest, Patrick. There's no crime to investigate. Now go home!
Its abundant popularity led to a bona fide media franchise, which includes numerous movies, merchandise, spin-offs, and even a Tony-winning Broadway musical. Against all odds, the franchise is still going strong.
Patrick?
Hey, I got feet!
Sponge Out of Water grossed over $320 million in 2015, and the episodes still earn over 1 million viewers per episode, and the spicy memes generated from the show just keep on coming.
What am I getting so worked up about? I'm sure that by tomorrow, this whole ugly mess will be a funny memory.
Number 6, the Power Rangers franchise.
We're teleporting again!
Where are we going?
We're gonna save the world!
And speaking of children's franchises that have gone on forever, who can forget the endlessly enjoyable Power Rangers? This franchise began back in 1993 with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which spawned 3 seasons, over 150 episodes, and a movie that grossed over $60 million. The series uses live-action footage from a Japanese program called Super Sentai, which itself has been going strong since 1975. Power Rangers proved very popular and prosperous throughout the 90s, generating over $6 billion in toy sales alone.
I knew it. I've dreamt about this.
Over 20 years and 20 seasons later, the movie series was rebooted with 2017's Power Rangers, which grossed over $140 million.
It's morphin' time.
Number 5, Family Guy.
I'm sorry, this is expired.
You son of a...
Family Guy is well on its way to being the next Simpsons, not just in terms of seasons and episodes, but in waning popularity.
Everybody, I got bad news. We've been canceled.
Oh no, Peter, how could they do that?
Well, unfortunately, Lois, there's just no more room on the schedule.
Despite being canceled by Fox in 2003, outstanding DVD sales, highly rated reruns, and a vocal fan base brought about its return in 2005. Following its reappearance, the series hovered around 10 million viewers per episode until the early 2010s, when ratings promptly plummeted.
I like Netflix. Could you be Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix is awesome.
Of course it's awesome. It's Netflix. Look, we're stuck being Fox. We have to deal with it, okay?
I watch Fox.
No, you don't. Nobody does.
The 18th season, which aired throughout 2019 and 2020, averaged around 2 million viewers per episode. And Fox renewed the series for a 19th season on May 11th, 2020. If the series was told in real time, Stewie would now be graduating college.
Mama! Mama! Ma! 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 Mum! 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 Mummy! Mummy! Mama! Mama! Mama!
What?
Hi.
Number 4, South Park. While South Park is even older than Family Guy, it has arguably stayed more relevant thanks to its timely social commentary.
Don't you ever compare me to Family Guy. You hear me, Kyle? Compare me to Family Guy again, and so help me, I will kill you where you stand.
That's thanks in large part due to the show's amazingly quick turnaround, as episodes only take a week to produce. Also, the seemingly endless controversy helps. Controversy has followed the show from its inception on August 13th, 1997, when Cartman Gets an Anal Probe was publicly eviscerated owing to its crass and intentionally offensive humor.
Ready, Ike? Kick the baby!
Don't kick the baby.
Kick the baby!
Despite the near constant media scrutiny, the South Park franchise has generated wide critical praise, earning 5 Emmys, a Peabody, and even an Academy Award nomination.
Sweet! Oh no! Don't know what took me so long, dude. All I needed was a few extra pounds and the insurance company paid for my own private one.
The series' 23rd season, which included the 300th episode, aired throughout 2019. Number 3, Doctor Who. It's rare for a science fiction program to breach the mainstream, but Doctor Who has managed it with incredible longevity. The show never shies away from its camp, and a limitless imagination, thrilling stories, gorgeous visual effects, and a strong cast have long ensured its success. The show began way back in 1963 with William Hartnell playing the first Doctor.
Not quite clear, this is. I can see by your face that you're not certain. You don't understand. I knew you wouldn't. Never mind.
It ran until 1989, and following a film in 1996, the franchise was revived in 2005 with Christopher Eccleston in the titular role.
Can I have an apple? All I can think about. Apples. I love apples.
It has long been one of the BBC's flagship shows, and it made history in 2017 by casting Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor, making her the first female to portray the iconic Doctor. Number 2, Sesame Street. Generations of children have been raised on Sesame Street. Co-created by Joan Gans Cooney and Lloyd Morissette, this timeless series debuted on November 10th, 1969.
Yes. Hello, Big Bird.
Oh, hi, Gordon.
How are you? You know what I want you to do? I want you to meet Sally.
Oh, sure. Oh, hi, Sally.
By the following year, it had garnered high praise, 3 Emmys, and a Peabody Award. It has since taken home 189 Emmy Awards and has become a bona fide cultural institution.
Okay, here I come. All right, here I am, the big bad wolf. Here I am.
Wait a second. You are the big bad wolf?
Yep, do I get the job?
Well, I think you're sort of a small bad wolf. You're a little bad wolf.
HBO scored first-run rights for the show in 2016, and these rights were moved to HBO Max in 2020, proving that Sesame Street had officially entered the future of subscription-based streaming services. That said, second runs are still aired on PBS, just as they have been since 1970. Let's hope it continues well into the future. We could all use a little more Sesame Street in our lives.
Me and my summer, we're going to the dentist away. Yes, it's just my llama and me.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Survivor. Survivor itself is a survivor of the 2000s reality TV boom.
Matt, once again, the tribe has spoken.
Family Feud. As long as there are families to feud, Family Feud will keep on going.
Name a part of the body you're always banging into things. You said your butt.
Coronation Street. This British phenomenon has been going strong since 1960.
By the way, you might quite enjoy it.
Enjoy what?
Getting inside women's underwear for a change.
The Tonight Show. The world's longest-running talk show shows no signs of slowing down.
Now, this is, yeah.
No. You know, it's like a cold pigeon in New York City.
The Price is Right. If this show survived the Bob Barker transition, it can survive anything.
Here it comes from the famous Bob Barker studio in Hollywood. It's The Price is Right.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Simpsons.
All right, children, let me have those letters. I'll send them to Santa's workshop at the North Pole.
Oh, please. There's only one fat guy that brings us presents, and his name ain't Santa.
Debuting on December 17th, 1989, The Simpsons has become the longest-running American sitcom and the longest-running American scripted primetime series.
It's supposed to say Jay's name, not yours.
Oh, you're right. There you go! Just a second.
On May 17th, 2020, the show completed its 31st season and aired its 684th episode, which is probably not something that audiences in 1989 would ever imagine.
It ate my shorts! Oh, now that it's happened, it's not so funny.
During its heyday, which many people argue were seasons 3 through 9, The Simpsons was enjoying between 15 and 20 million viewers per episode.
Sugar whoa.
Father, I knew you'd rescue us.
Rescue you, stuff myself with candy, it's all good.
But even now, long after its critical reception has declined, The Simpsons is still scoring upwards of 5 million viewers a week. It's clear that the show still enjoys a dedicated fan base after all these years. The Simpsons can seemingly survive anything, and it'll be interesting to see just how far it will go. Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.